Good morning. Welcome to a day in my life. It is Tuesday, June 18th, and I'm gonna bring you along for my day. Nothing specific, exciting planned, just a regular day, but I'm trying to finish up all of my filming for June today. We leave 1 week from today to go out of town for almost 2 full weeks. We're doing this whole like Texas road trip thing. It started out, not how I was gonna kick off this vlog, but why not? Let me just tell you about it. By the time this video goes up, we will have gone and come back. And yes, I am actually doing this clip from bed. Sam is out of town. He gets home today. So I have the bedroom to myself when I wake up in the morning, which is very different from my normal day. Normally he's still asleep when I get up. Anyways, we had always planned to be in San Antonio / Corpus with my family the week of the 4th of July to both celebrate my brother who just graduated from high school, as well as my stepmom's family who is from upstate New York. They are planning to be down there as well, and they have not gotten to meet Lila, and it will just be really nice to see them. Have I not seen them since the wedding? I don't think so. It's hard to coordinate getting together with them. So that was always the plan, and we have flights booked for that. Good morning, kitty, come here. No, I have a kitty tail on my face. Then Sam got an invitation for a work event in Dallas, like about a week-ish, a little less than a week before we were set to be down there. Anyways, and it's a work event that he does get to bring a +1 to that I have never gotten to attend in the past for a number of different reasons, and I really wanted to go. So we contemplated, like, do we just quickly fly down there, go to the event, come back, get Lila, and then go on to the rest of our Texas trip? Or do we fly down to Dallas with her? We have a friend who lives in Dallas who can care for her during the event. So we're spending a couple of days in Dallas, staying at a friend's. Then we are driving to Austin. We have a bunch of friends and actually family that live in Austin. And so we're gonna spend 2 days, just one night in Austin to see all of them. And then we're gonna continue on down to San Antonio to my parents. So it is going to be a lot. And so I'm trying to, how did we get into that? Oh, I definitely need to make sure that I get all of my filming and stuff wrapped up before we do that. So today is day in the life, and then I'm filming my goals videos today. Yes, it is only the 18th, and that is definitely earlier than I typically would like to film these videos, but the first is actually on a Monday. So even if we weren't going out of town, I typically film the second to last Wednesday of the month, which would be tomorrow. So I'm not filming it that far in advance. And I actually have all my quarterly goals all planned out. I got in like a really excited planning mode last week and got it all situated. So I'm ready to film that video, planning wise. Obviously not ready for the day, but I am going to, this has turned out to be a much longer intro than I intended. I'm going to get out of bed and get my day started. All right, let's get today all planned out. I have been doing a good job of getting up before my daughter, which has been nice. Even if it's just 15 minutes some days, it's nice to just have that time in the morning to myself and get my day started, get my day planned out, and just feel like I'm kind of on top of things. Yesterday, however, I did not get all of the things that I'd wanted to get done. My in-laws were here over the weekend, and I did not anticipate needing yesterday both to reset our house. Like, they were staying in our room, we were staying in Lila's room, she was in Sam's office. Like, it was like musical rooms and musical bathrooms, and also just like because we did stuff all weekend and we were in and out of the house was kind of a tornado. And so I spent a lot of yesterday resetting the house, washing sheets, moving stuff around, etc. And I also needed a little bit of time to rest. We were go, go, go almost the whole weekend. And so I was kind of spent yesterday. So my original plan for all these work things I was going to do yesterday, here was my weekly plan. The only one of these that happened was the content plan. And I dyed my hair. Well, my mom dyed my hair. That's it. Otherwise, nothing else from this list happened yesterday. So I'm keeping that in mind. I also have a friend coming over in a little bit, but it is like we're hanging out this morning, very chill. She really is coming to see Lila, and I very much can do like householdy whatever. We're gonna try to go for a walk depending on the weather. It's been really hot. We've had this heat wave, but we're gonna work out. She can play with Lila while I tidy. It really is, it's one of those friends where I'm not trying to like if I'm still in my pajamas and our house was a mess, like I wouldn't care. So these are the morning things I'm gonna try to get done while she's here and we are hanging out. And then, like I said, maybe a walk. And then the most important thing that I get to work-wise today, like I said, is that I film those videos. So I'm gonna start there, get ready, actually do something with my hair and makeup, and then film. Those are the priorities. Then in terms of the rest of this, I don't even know where to start. Like, what do I want to prioritize? It all kind of needs to happen, but it doesn't all have to happen today. It could happen later. Okay, I'm gonna let's start with the communication. I need to do that. That definitely does need to happen. And then I'm gonna do the prep of the videos. That's kind of one of those easy wins. Like I know what I'm doing and I don't have to think too much about it. And then I'm gonna edit the pod and then the community content. I don't know that I'm gonna get to all this today. Kind of depends on how long things take, how the day goes, etc. We will see. And then at 3 o'clock, I'm going to get my eyebrows done. It's definitely not gonna take a full hour. I guess maybe, well, no, even with walking there. Although I could have started it at 2:30, I guess, because I do have to leave to walk and the appointment is at 3, but so I'm gonna get my eyebrows done. And then we do not have dinner plans tonight. Sam, like I said, is getting home from being out of town, and we have a ton of leftovers from all the eating out we did with his family over the weekend. So I am not going to even think about worrying about cooking dinner. Okay, in terms of other little small tasks, work-wise, there's nothing yet. I'm sure that will change, or I'll think of something that I need to add. Personal, I didn't water the plants yesterday, so I need to do that. I'm actually not gonna worry about running Rosie today. Maybe I will. I usually think about like getting Rosie set off first thing in the afternoon, but maybe I'll do Rosie later in the day. I need to settle up some Venmo stuff from last week. And then I thought there was one more small personal thing, but now I don't see anything written down. Okay, let's just leave it at that for now. I definitely need a cup of coffee. Okay, my friend is gone. We went for a really nice walk. It was warm, and I brought the camera with me to grab some B-roll of like the coffee shop and like our walk, and I totally forgot. The camera just sat in the bottom of the stroller. So I apologize for that. And now Lila is down for her first nap, so I am going, I did not get any of the things done. I got my morning routine done, partially before she got here and then partially while she was still here, but I did not tidy the office or work out. And so because we did a nice long walk, I am gonna still do a strength class, but I was gonna do 20 minutes, I'm just gonna do a 10-minute class on the Peloton. So I'm rearranging my Peloton stack to move the 10-minute class that I just added on my phone up to the top. So I'm still gonna check that off because I really am trying to be good about strength training regularly. I'm working on that. So I'm gonna get this 10 minutes in, and while I'm working out, I'm going to think in my head about whether I'm still going to try to prioritize tidying up the office before I start work stuff, or if I'm just gonna jump right in. All right, I'm sitting on the floor of my office. I'm really glad I prioritized my workout. Now I'm going to prioritize tidying the office before I move on, because I won't be able to focus and really like do my best filming in this room if I don't tidy up first. It shouldn't take me that long, but I'm embarrassed to show you the before because it's kind of a mess. But what I am gonna show you, I was like, there was a reason I sat down. I'm gonna show you, I got 2 new pairs of shoes yesterday, and I'll tell you about them when I show you. They both are technically replacements of shoes I already have that are just like either have broken or are getting close to being broken. And because we're going on this long trip, I wanted to make sure that I had shoes that I felt comfortable in and confident in and were not gonna fall apart while I was on vacation. So the first are these like casual sandals. I very much hesitated buying these. I went to DSW yesterday with my mom and she kind of had to talk me into them. They were exactly what I wanted from the top standpoint. I just could not necessarily get behind the two-tone on the bottom, but first off,
how many people can really see that part of my shoe, right? They're seeing more the top of the shoe. And my mom was like, no, it's really helpful that they're like, whatever. So anyways, I got these. I'm very excited about them. And they are super comfortable. They're nice and squishy and they've got a lot of support. I really needed this like back support. My ankle that I twisted, broke, it was a small fracture, but the fracture was not my ankle. The fracture was in my like up here in my foot. But then when I was in a boot to fix the fracture, I like lost muscle in my foot. Anyways, I still have pain sometimes if I walk long distances without the right shoes. So I got these. And then I also got, for the work event that I'm going to with my husband, I got some new wedges. And I had shoes that were kind of similar to this years ago and they broke. And I truthfully just never replaced them because I just didn't care about wearing heels that often. And I had a nice pair of flats that I wear to pretty much everything that I have to look nice at. And it's just totally fine. But the event that we're going to is with athletes. And I was like, I want to wear heels because I don't want to feel, and it's not like I'm short. I'm 5'6", but I just still feel like I will be more confident, especially with the dress that I picked, if I wear heels. So I wanted a new pair of like wedges that were comfortable that I could kind of dress up if I needed to, but could wear like a sundress and dress down, and were super neutral. And I actually really like these. I found them in the clearance section at DSW, and they're kind of, and it's a little bit, I don't know. I feel like it's just from pulling there, but I really like them. And they are also so comfortable and like feel so supportive. So I really like them. So those are my 2 new pairs of shoes. Part of the mess in here is I've been throwing stuff in here to pack. And so I kind of just want to like stick that in that corner over there and like organize that a little bit. And then just get this room a little bit tidier before I try to sit down and get some work done. Okay, I did it. I filmed my videos. That was a lot. I knew doing them back to back would make sense because my head, like the flow, it would be good. And I was getting ready and all the things, but like it was a lot and I'm exhausted. And I also am starving. It is almost 1 o'clock and I am starving. Like my stomach was absolutely growling. So I had planned to immediately move into some Instagram stuff, especially like while my hair and makeup was done. Not that I'm gonna take it off, but I need to eat. But I think there is still time for me to eat and then do some Instagram stuff before my eyebrow appointment at 3. The rest of this work stuff, TBD. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It is what it is. All right, I definitely felt a lot better after I had lunch. It's about time for me to leave for my appointment. Here's what I got done. One of the work things, but then I got a bunch of little personal things done. And to be honest, I just kind of rested for a little bit. I might have a little bit of time when I get back from my eyebrows before, depending on how long it takes, before she gets up from her nap, so that I could maybe do a couple more of these things. If I can't, maybe I'll do them later this evening when Sam is done working. We'll see. All right, I'm off to get my eyebrows done. If you have been here, you have been here for the eyebrow saga of situations. I started getting them tinted this time last year. The first time, I think, I definitely included it in a vlog, but I think it was about this time last year. And I love the guy that I was seeing, but it is pricey. His prices are high and far. And so I tried a different place near me, also in a vlog. Did not like it. Was not for me. So I went back to my tried and true European wax center that I have loved for years. Oh, now it's bright. Because my mom said that they started doing tinting, and I think I talked about this in a vlog, but in case I didn't, because I can't remember, they do have tinting, but when I went and got it done, okay, let me mess with the lighting, sorry. Went and got it done last time, she told me that as soon as they run out, they're not reordering, and they're taking tinting off. So I'm still going there for now until they run out. But as soon as they run out, I'm gonna have to find another solution. And I'm contemplating potentially trying it myself. I can't remember who it was I saw on Instagram. Said they did it with beard dye, where they just buy beard dye from the drugstore and put that on their eyebrows. And I do my hair from the drugstore. Well, my mom does it, but I use a box from the drugstore. So I might try that when the European Wax Center runs out, but it is hot. I am wishing that I had brought my water with me. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's warm. Oh my God, I feel like it got even hotter. All right, I'm on my way home. Another great appointment. I will be very sad when they run out of tint. I also don't know how long this clip is gonna be able to be because I feel like my camera's almost out of memory and it's all just the vlog and the stuff I filmed today. So I need to get home and get that off my camera. Also, I am passing this place in our neighborhood. It is called, what's it called? Bunny something. It's a bunny store where you can buy bunny stuff. And they also board bunnies. You can also make appointments to just go play with bunnies. Like, it's like a cat cafe, but bunnies, bunny rabbits. Anyways, I'm heading home. I will have some small window of time where I could do something before she wakes up. But honestly, this heat is just making me so tired. I was afraid that that car's music was gonna like demonetize my video. Anyways, the heat's making me tired. It's making me just want to sit on my butt and do nothing when I get home. Maybe I'll just like read a book. So I feel like I'm doing something, but I don't have the energy to like tackle anything else on my work list today. This is why I'm changing up how I'm doing my work goals next quarter. That video will have already been up by the time this vlog is up, if you didn't catch it. Also, the more I thought about it, the footage on my camera is not just from the vlog and today's filming. It also includes the last podcast episode with my sister that I haven't taken off the memory card yet, but I can't just like delete. So that's actually the first thing I'm gonna do when I get home. All right, all the footage is uploading and my cute coworker is awake. Look at those eyes. You're so cute. Can you say hi to the vlog? No, Mom. No, thank you. You know, I was tired. Like, I feel like I wake up in the mornings and I'm like, I got it. This is gonna be a great day. And it has been a good day. It hasn't been a bad day. But I have this mindset of like, I'm gonna get all these things done and it's just gonna be great. It's all gonna go smoothly. But like, what has gone differently than planned? I don't know. There's no point in this clip other than to, yeah, for Lila to say hi. And for me to let you know that I'm exhausted. And the likelihood of any of those other things on my list getting done is pretty slim to none. Probably just gonna spend the rest of the day hanging out with my kiddo and then my husband when he's done working. And that's it. Like that, I don't know. Anyways, anything else you wanna add, Lila? All right. It may still look like it is light out, but it is much later in the day. It just gets light so dark. Whoa, that didn't even make any sense. It gets dark so late is what I'm trying to say. And if that is not the example of how I need to go to bed, I don't know what is. The rest of the evening was lovely. I just hung out with my daughter. I voice messaged back and forth with a friend to catch up who I hadn't talked to in a bit. So that was very nice. And then when Sam was done with work, the three of us went out to dinner since we have no groceries in the house from the busy weekend and Sam being gone. But we went to this cute little crepe place that's in our neighborhood that we had walked by a bazillion times and never been to. And it was so cute. It kind of surprises me sometimes. A lot of Chicago restaurants have this like whole area in the back that you don't realize until you walk in. And so I think sometimes we were writing that place off because we were like taking a baby in the stroller and the whole 9 yards. But they had plenty of space. They were so accommodating with her and everybody was so sweet. The owner came by and said hi. Like it's been there for 50 years. Like it was incredible. So we had a great time. And then we came home and put our little girl to bed. One of our little girls, the other one is obviously snuggling here with me. Although she has become part of our bedtime routine, which is so cute. Anyways, and now I think we are going to watch Bridgerton. So when season 3 came out, one of the days when it first came out, like part 1 of season 3, I was watching it in the living room and Sam got hooked and was like super, super into it. And so when season 3, the part 2 was released last Thursday, that was the day his parents got here. And we were told it's maybe not a episode that you watch with your parents / in-laws. So we didn't get to watch it over the course of the weekend, and then Sam was out of town. And it took a lot to not watch it last night without him. Oh my gosh, the camera's about to die. Anyways, took a lot of restraint to make sure I didn't watch it without him. But that is what we're gonna do tonight. Hopefully get at least one episode in. So I'm gonna close this vlog out, get ready for bed,
and then hang out with my husband. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna start over. I never get it right on the first try.